when I come here, it was so disadvantaged. They were all third generation unemployed, and there's still a big percentage of that in Warwick Farm. There was no structure to anything. It was really in need of someone to come along and somehow break the cycle. However, our centre now has become really a place where women who are different culture, speak different languages, can come here and feel safe. Our aim is to, first of all, show kindness, to nurture our community, to empower them, to have women who come in through soft entry point, through playgroups, start to believe in themselves and think, we can do this. So then they may participate in our women's groups, or then they'll move on to a TAFE class. And then if they show something to us that we think, wow, they've got something special to offer, we will offer them a spot in our social enterprises, which then changes the whole dynamics of the family. So even if you're in a domestic violence situation, you finally have a way out because you have access to money and you have access to believing in yourself. We have about 65 programs we deliver every week, and we have about 22,000 people accessing the centre annually.
When we began our place-based program, we realised that what communities need is trusted relationships and a pipeline of funding so they can plan programs. And we've been that for LNC. But the funding that we've been able to give has supported their capacity. We've also mentored the program in a sense, and we've enabled people to then become employed in social enterprises.
There's a number of characteristics that make LNC work so well. One of them would be the leadership. Another one would be the model that they use and the fact that they are so engaged in the community. And I think that the evidence from our report and elsewhere will show that if you support women, if you provide education, you provide skills training, you provide the childcare that allows a woman to engage in the education and skills training, that has impact beyond the life of that individual woman. That is an impact on her children, it is an impact on her partner if she has one, and it is an impact on the community more broadly.
I actually heard about this community centre running TAFE courses. I thought, oh, that sounds good, and it was very, very good because they'd done it in school hours, so you didn't have to worry, and you got your holidays off. It grew, and as it grew, we were lucky enough it grew for us, and that grew us into employment. It was nice just to get that little bit of money, and on forms for your children, are you employed? You could actually tick that box. So it was nice. That was the start of independence.
We now have 7 social enterprises. We have the school canteen, Pepper's Liverpool Library Cafe, the Rising Collective Boutique, Pre-Love Clothing Shop, which is attached to the Rising Collective Boutique, a food relief social enterprise, a coffee cart, the Girls in Business enterprise. And we have Greener Cleaner, which is a cleaning and lawn mowing business, because we wanted to try and help men as we had realised we were helping women.
It's been really good for my life. It's helped my personal life, it's helped my professional life, it's helped people in my family get jobs that I don't think they probably otherwise would have gotten. I think it's also helped the overall sense of community. When I was younger, there wasn't much of a community sense. It's just a lot nastier, and now people seem to be wanting to live in a nicer place, wanting to be more connected instead of being separated.
We have our young girls programs from Year 6 with the local primary school and Liverpool Police. That goes for 10 weeks, and then we invite them over to here at the centre, our high school girls group. It's called Strive, and we do skills building and friendship building and community building, all of that, and that goes on for as long as they like, until they graduate, really. These programs are important for these girls to discover their purpose, and they also find confidence when they come here. They probably come from a place where they are disengaged and unheard, so this is a place where they can feel, they can dream and they can have hope for their future. Girls in Business was a program I thought up many years ago when I was doing Strive, and I thought, as I can run business incubator for older women, why can't young girls learn to have the same skills to start their own business? The young girls that attend the program have responded really well, and we had one girl who started with us from the beginning. She was so enthusiastic and so driven. She was appointed manager, and from there we have received funding to employ her.
It has changed how I think about my future in such a sense that I'm more determined that I want to actually go in the business field and open a business and stuff, because I believe I have more experience now and I know I can do it. I have a lot of knowledge and stuff now.
My dreams for the future of LNC is that I want to see more enterprises. I want to see more opportunities for women. I want to see women to be able to go out into the big wide world and work without our support. I want to see women seek further education outside of the confines of the centre. I want to see us empower women so that they can literally run their own lives.